Wait, are you like streaming now, or you like unmuting now and going live? Wait, what was the?
Uh,
Is this thing on?
this thing on? Is this thing on? I think it's on. I think we're live.
Is this thing on? Wait, is this thing on?
This thing on.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Beep boop beep boop. Chat, is this thing on?
Nah, I don't believe it.
Yep. We clearly we must still be offline.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Hi everyone. Hi
No.
Hi Garu. Hi Angel. Hi Nyan. Hello. Hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone is having a very good Tuesday so far. We are back at it again. Here we are. Me and Soap and Sooky and maybe Siel when she wakes up from her nap.
Yo,
With the goobers.
it's your gremlin.
Did they, bruh?
What?
I went to the hub area in No Man's Sky, and I'm pretty sure someone might have taken like all my fucking items because there is no items in my ship. And that's not something you should be able to do, but I've heard it's really easy to hack in this game.
Wait,
That's
people can take your items in No
fucked.
Man's Sky?
By hacking, yeah, I guess so. I had items in my ship. What the fuck? Where did all my ship items go?
Okay, wait, I'm confused. I thought in No Man's Sky that was like a co-op only thing. Like you had to invite people
No,
to the
there's a
same
hub
instance.
area. There's a hub area in the game.
Okay. And in the hub area, people can just delete.
In the hub area, there's random players that you see in the universe, but then once you leave the hub, they all disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not actually in the same instance of them.
You are. You get teleported into the.
While you're in the hub, you are, yeah.
Yeah, the hub is a separate, is like an instance in itself that you can get teleported to.
Okay. I was confused because I was like, I don't. When I hear No Man's Sky, I still mainly think of the release version, which was like.
No. I think you could also randomly come across people if they're in the same system as you now, but that's rare.
It's a public instance, but if you leave, you go back to a private instance. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. I did not know that. I just assumed it was all just like co-op in like private instances and only for the most part.
That's fucking dog shit. I can't believe they did that to me. That's so cringe, dude. I had some cool shit in here.
Are you just like stranded because you don't have any fuel for your ship now?
No, they didn't take the fuel.
When did you save last? When did the autosave happen last?
I don't know. It would have been before the autosave. I left, I think, kind of AFK. Yeah, but note to self, don't go AFK in that hub area, I guess. Otherwise, shit just disappears.
Do you have to go there regularly to progress in the game, or is it something you can avoid for the most part?
I have to go back there to progress right now, actually. I flew out of it, but I have to go back into it.
Aww.
I'm a fuckwit that didn't do the thing that I was supposed to do.
I wonder if you could swap to like an offline mode before you enter the hub area, and then that way like you're safe from hackers or something.
No. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe I'll just hack myself, you know?
What the? What the?
It's really easy with this game. It's like you go download like a thing that you would be able to hack like offline games, and you can hack in this game.
Oh, like
It's
cheat engine or something?
uh the one I knew about was WeMod.
Okay. Huh. Why did they even make hacks for freaking No Man's Sky of all things? But I guess when the game is that popular, right? Um, I guess there's just a demand for that kind of thing. I guess.
What are they doing?
Feels in her Pokeball. That's cute. Yeah, she's in her Pokeball. She's eating in her Pokeball.
Oh,
I'm sure she'll come out later.
ow.
But how
Oh,
has
my
your
neck.
your No Man's Skies adventure been going, you two? Because I know I've
Oh,
seen
I only
Siel
just
play a bunch of
started
it.
yesterday,
Mhm.
so I don't know. I'm not sure at the moment.
I know Bayo's also been playing it.
I recently been playing Stalker Gamma.
I need to play
Stalker
that.
Gamma. Is that the older Stalker game, or is that like a newer one?
Do you know Stalker Anomaly?
Yeah.
It's like an offshoot of that. Which
Oh,
Stalker Anomaly is already an offshoot of Call of Pripyat.
A mod of a mod, basically.
Yeah.
interesting.
It's actually it's a combination of mods on top of a mod of the third game. It's like a mod pack, but like a really well-known mod pack that's like kind of a baseline for a lot of other mods.
So like the way DayZ is to like Arma 2, like the classic DayZ.
Sort of. It'd be like how if Daisy had its own like mod pack that was like really popular, that was like considered its own game, you know?
I mean, didn't that kind of happen? Like, there's a whole bunch of little variants of like the DayZ mod, like some that focus more on the survival aspect, some that focus more on the PvP stuff,
There's
and
literally a Stalker Daisy mod. Like,
oh,
changes Daisy to be like Stalker, basically. But it's just basically a multiplayer Stalker.
interesting.
Yeah, but Stalker Gamma would be considered the biggest mod pack for Stalker Anomaly, and um it itself is like considered its own like version of things. So people mod specifically for Stalker Gamma. So some people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna release this thing, but it's only compatible with Stalker Gamma," you know.
Hmm.
And usually, if people release mods, it's like it's compatible with Stalker Anomaly and Stalker Gamma. But if they don't, they can just do one or the other.
It's like an abbreviation. It's like Grok's automated mod management something.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Interesting. I guess that is like an interesting parallel between that and DayZ because pretty much the whole battle royale genre kind of spawned from DayZ, from what I understand, and a whole bunch of other like spin-offs from the various little mods that DayZ had, like a PlayerUnknown's Battleground kind of like spawned from there. Because I know there are a few popular like battle royale like DayZ mods that like. I mean, I guess DayZ was a battle royale if you get down to it, but just no Respawned, I guess, and they had a few mods that were just focused on that and had their own little servers for that. It's interesting. It's a very interesting history. There's a good video by Soviet Womble that like talked about that. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah. Um, but yeah, I guess we could just talk about what we've been playing as of late. I know
What the?
what
What have I been
the
playing?
yeah.
I don't play anything.
You don't play anything.
No.
Oh yeah, what was the game you were playing on stream yesterday? Home.
I didn't play anything on stream yesterday.
No.
You mean the day before?
Oh yeah, I guess my yesterday is your the day before yesterday. I forgot. Cause I was looking in your stream Monday morning for me, and I guess that's technically yeah. I guess 2 days ago as opposed to my 1 day ago.
What do you mean you guess? It is. It is how it is.
What the freaking Australians being in the future? What the
I'm not in the future, you're just in the past.
what the what the heck? I don't want to be in the past.
Earth is round? Nah, Earth is not round. It's a lie. It's told to you by the government.
Yes, it's by big
By big Earth.
big Earth.
And the globalists, that's what they want you to know.
They want you to think that the Earth is flat, so you'll um was what BS
Oh
do
damn,
flat
crack yourself in
earthers
your
say?
conspiracy theories.
What did you say?
Big sphere propaganda, that's it.
Okay. They don't. It's the globalists. It's the globalists. They want to keep
That's what I
sewing
was
their
saying.
globes. They want to keep sewing their globes.
That's definitely what globalist means, yeah.
If everyone knew
Damn
the Earth is
right,
flat,
Punz,
people
damn
wouldn't
right.
buy globes, right?
You're so right. Punz, I just want you to know you're so right.
I knew it. I knew
It's
it.
all about globe sales. It's all about globe
This
sales.
is giving off like microbiologists being anti-vaxxer energy.
True. Uh, it's still crazy to me how many people took off and ran
It's
with like
crazy to me how many people got vaxxed. Like that shit's crazy. I'm joking. I got vaxxed.
what the I got the government chipping me so that the government can monitor my what was it? What bullshit was the microchips in the COVID vaccine supposed to be monitoring us for? Our body temperature.
I don't know.
I'm
I have
trying to
no
remember the
fucking
dumb
clue.
bullshit people sprouted back
You're
during
the
COVID.
one. You're the one coming up with the story.
It was. I know that was one of them. That like the government is giving you the COVID vaccine to put a microchip in you so they can monitor your temperature, and that gives them data on us and lets us track them. Even though we have phones that can do that and computers that they could also use to do that. But they want to track you with the chip. With the chip.
What about the
Chip.
What about the conspiracy that
chip.
it was a kill switch? So whenever they thought the population was getting too high, they could just flick a switch and
Yeah. That one too. That one too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not. Of course, the government couldn't do that through like a disease or something. No, they had to create a fake disease to make people take a chip, so they could put a chip in them that would kill them.
Yeah, right.
Instead of just creating a
Exactly.
disease that kills everyone, clearly.
See, now you're on the right track. They're laughing, but this is real, Punz. This is
Oh,
real.
is that so? It's
Yeah.
real. It's real.
It's real.
So I took the COVID vaccine. Does that mean that I have the government kill switch in me?
Yep. Yep, you're about to get kill switched any moment.
No. The government's gonna kill me if they feel like it for some reason. Why does the government benefit from being able to randomly kill people?
Ah, exactly.
In case they do, just in case they do something stupid, then they can do that and then take the attention away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I was lucky. I didn't get any of that because I didn't have enough white blood cells.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting. I didn't know that like you had. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You have to be healthy enough to fight off the damage cell they put.
Otherwise, you're just getting injected with COVID directly.
Yeah. Well, I guess these are RNA, so it's right. So I don't know. It makes no sense. Otherwise, it would be too easy to figure out. True, Garo. True.
That's not just. I just read that out and said that, and then you. Okay.
That just went over my head. Sorry, the government, government chip in me turned my brain off for a second. I missed what you said.
Yeah, wasn't there also the thing where they were saying it was going to give you autism?
Yeah,
that was also another one.
Yeah. Cause like there was one study by one discredited scientist that said the vaccines linked to an increased chance of vaccines in children gave you an increased chance of getting autism, which was like totally disproven, and like the guy was like completely discredited, but people took that like one study and like ran with it for some reason, saying that vaccines cause
because
autism.
People just want to run with shit. I don't know. People just want
breaking news.
To leak.
Autism is more and more of a thing the more we go along as a human species, because everyone has it in some aspect.
Also, people who are born with autism probably survive more often than they did in the past, due to just being able to like just the overall quality of life improvements over the years. Yeah, even though that like vaccines would help say protect against so many other harmful diseases, people would rather their children die, I guess, than live with autism.
Yeah. And like they don't even specify what level of autism it's meant to be. I feel like they're like thinking of it as like completely debilitating, like debilitatingly bad. But autism could literally just be like, they're a little sensitive to like a lot of noises and socially awkward or shit like that.
Or very good at one particular thing.
Yeah.
Don't understand, my child cannot get an obsession with dinosaurs. How dare my child be a kid and obsess over
It's like, bro, it's so stupid.
It's ridiculous.
Again, everyone has autism of some sort, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say everyone, but yes, there's a good portion of people who would have at least one symptom. Like the vast majority.
No, I'm saying like in our DNA, everyone has the traits of autism, even if it's like 0.1% or whatever. Everyone has it.
I would think there might be someone without it, but I don't know.
I'm saying as we progress as a species, it's more and more likely that everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know I don't know the actual like thing with how likely it is to get passed down. As, like,
Because I think it's like 1
thing.
in 3 or 1 in 2 people. Like it's literally 50-50 of like.
But I don't think everyone. I don't think everyone would have.
Well, that's the thing, right?
It's
If you were to get
maybe.
everyone diagnosed these days,
Mhm.
a lot of people that weren't diagnosed before because they never went in to get diagnosed would be diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you
I
don't know.
believe it.
You don't know. You really don't know. Like I didn't know I was, and I still haven't been like diagnosed with it, but I know I am.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have ADHD, but I've never been diagnosed with it. It's that thing, right, where unfortunately these days, if you put that on, if people ask you and you put it on your medical record of like you having it, you can kiss your chances of getting a job goodbye.
That's a lot of the time because workplaces don't want to accommodate for
Yep.
that sort of thing, which is fucked because it's like they should, because there are people with ADHD or like
It's stupid, but it's unfortunately it's the truth. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. It's so dumb.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yep. And it's exact same chance, exact same thing with trans people.
Mm.
Mm.
There you go.
You're different. We don't like that. That's it's unfortunately that's how the world is, which sucks. I hate it, but
I think with ADHD and autism, it's not
ah,
necessarily like you're different, we hate it kind of thing. I think
we don't want to
it's
deal with
more
it,
that
really.
yeah, it's more like oh, we need to like do
Extra effort.
something
Ugh.
specific. Well, we need to change the way something works specifically for you,
Yeah.
because to accommodate you. Even though that will make it like a lot easier and you could do the job like efficiently if you change it that way. No, I don't think so. You know, that kind of thing. It's like,
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, um, I'm trying to think what else I've been playing. I actually didn't actually play a whole lot this week. Other than just did some backpack battles
Exactly.
in Balatro. I didn't actually play a whole lot. People
Mhm.
have no actually that did. Yeah.
Soap.
Mhm.
Have you seen that new Outlaw video or Outlaw gameplay
oh, we didn't mention that
recently released?
last week. Oh, that one
No,
was so bad.
literally a few hours ago.
Oh, there's a
No,
new one? Okay, how did that
Yeah.
one go? I
I
didn't
don't
see
know. I
it.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
Oh,
either.
shit.
Does anyone have the
That
video
one's...
link? We could watch it
I'm
together.
having a look right now. Hold on. I'm
Hang
scrolling
on.
through Twitter to find it.
Outlaws, 9 hours ago. Hands-on impressions.
Yeah, there we go.
Then preview, I would rather kiss a Wookiee. That's a good video title.
Yeah.
Star Wars Outlaws, hands-on impression, and preview, I would rather kiss a Wookiee. Oh.
Did we talk about this on the podcast stuff? Because I remember at some point you
We didn't talk
showed
about
me.
it. We didn't talk about it last week. I was gonna mention it last week.
Let's watch this video, and then you can bring up that other point you had last podcast.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a good
it was
idea.
a small little thing. I was just gonna say that it doesn't look.
Great.
It just doesn't look like it has enough like to it, you know?
Doesn't have enough Star Wars feel?
No, it looks very Star Wars. It's more that it it's more that it doesn't have like the AI is like fucking stupid, and the fucking um the world seems kind of empty, which is fine as long as they do it right. With the like world being empty, the AI being stupid is dumb. Did you ever see the first gameplay they revealed of it?
I think that's what you showed me,
shoot.
Soap. Right?
Yeah, I showed you one where it was like, hang on. Did you find the other video?
Ah.
Was there another gameplay? I can't find one that has gameplay.
I see the one that you sent me, Soap, last week.
Yeah, no, I don't see any new gameplay. I see a bunch of people releasing their hands-on. Apparently a bunch of people got hands-on like 8 hours ago.
I see. They're probably editing videos for it right now, and
well, I don't think it's gameplay of it. I think you might have seen them release release the hands-on impression stuff.
Star Wars Outlaws, the final preview, IGN.
Yeah, that's I think that's their hands-on.
Yeah, this is what Soap showed me last week, like the 1 minute gameplay of the Star Wars Outlaw game.
Yeah, that's their hands. That footage, the final preview, is their hands-on. It's their hands-on video of it. I don't know if they get to show more footage in their hands-on than other streamers or YouTubers or whatever.
Gameplay trailer is very weird. Like I don't like the way that when they shoot the guy there, it hits the guy like 3 times. It doesn't kill them, and then the explosion like 10 feet behind him kills him. I always thought that was a little weird. Like, see, look, shot like 4 or 5 times, and explosion behind kills.
Yeah, I see some people saying it's gonna be good, and some people enjoying their hands-on, but then, I don't know, because like, when I look this up, there's this one, Star Wars Outlaws might actually be pretty good. ... But you know, some people are just positive because it's like, well, it's the type of game I wanted, but I couldn't exactly, you know. This is another one. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think it might be that trailer that I saw. I think some parts might be a little bit like bad, but the overall game is kind of okay, decent. Like 7 out of 10, maybe 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
maybe probably 7 out of 10. I don't know. I don't need to play it, but like they just chose the worst. My issue with the last thing that they were looking at was they chose the worst video to like show it off.
Yeah,
That was my biggest issue. Like, why the fuck did they try to show off Star Wars Outlaws with a video that shows the AI like an explosion happening and the AI just being like, I don't know what's going on, and then they showed like a bunch of like speeder shit, but then they showed like maybe the deadest area in the world. I don't mind if the world is like large and it takes a speeder to get across, as long as you can like actually find shit in the world, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because like I don't really like games that waste your time for no good reason. Um, because I don't know. I when as someone who like I guess doesn't have as much time nowadays to play as much games as I used to when I was younger. Like I kind of value my time a bit more, so I don't like games that are like you're gonna spend 5 minutes traveling from place to place, driving in this vast emptiness, or here's a cutscene for taking off, and then here's a cutscene for landing, and here's a cutscene for flying to your
Well,
new destination, like a Mass Effect Andromeda and stuff.
I don't mind. I don't mind traveling and shit. It's
Yeah,
more like a
as long as it's interesting.
yeah. I just don't like the how do I explain it? I don't like the um I don't like when there's nothing to do while traveling. Like if you can like take the speeder and you can ride it and it's just dead desert, nothing else. That's kind of boring. But if you like take it, there's like some like mechanic to how you ride it. Like, it's something I can use it as like an example. I don't know. I gotta think of something. Um, I don't know. If the speed is fun to use, it's like way different than if it's just like traversing dead emptiness.
Yeah,
Especially if the game's meant to be like a role playing game, you know?
yeah. I also think think part of it is that Star Wars hasn't gotten a whole lot of W's lately, so people's expectations are high and they're kind of hoping for
They're
something
not
good.
high. People's expectations aren't high. That's the complete opposite of what people's expectations are. Everyone who I've talked to about this game, who is a Star Wars fan, has said, "Yeah, I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it if it's good." You know, like
Like,
no one has
oh,
high expectations for Star Wars at the moment.
no one's like, yeah, I'm gonna grab this as soon as it comes out. It's a yeah, I'll wait and see.
Oh, and see, it's Ubisoft as well. Like
Uh,
it's not. It's like the combination of like two of like some of the worst things. You know.
yeah, yeah. Never know what's a Ubisoft game nowadays. Apparently, I'm not too caught up, but apparently the most recent Star Wars show, Acolyte, uh, wasn't very good from what I hear, or it's just kind of meh.
No, no. For Star Wars, apparently it's like really like I don't know. Apparently it breaks a lot of the lore stuff, and that like upsets a lot of people. But then there's also the aspects where
To a
it's
lot of people,
like,
it was the Halo of the Star Wars. You know,
yeah, you know how that Halo.
the Halo series was dog shit, basically.
Ah, okay.
You know, Chief taking his helmet off all the time, being human, acting human. A lot of
Hmm.
the lore sequences and stuff were broken. Like Reach was a lot later than it should have been, and Chief was fighting on Reach in the show, even though he never did.
Yeah, wasn't he meant to
Oh,
be in like
He was in cryo the whole
cryostasis?
time. Yeah.
Stasis, yeah.
huh. That's weird. What? Why would they make him show up on Reach then? If because so the games take place. Halo 1 takes place like immediately after the fall of Reach. But Master
Kind of
Chief
immediately, but yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
was still out there doing stuff way before that. So like I don't know why
Yeah.
they couldn't pick one of those times to do it in, or
I'm pretty
Well,
sure the
they,
reason why Chief was in cryo in Reach during the game was because he was recovering from a near fatal injury. That's what happens to Spartans when that happens. Like they go into like survival mode, they lock down, and then their body heals over time. Cryo speeds it up because obviously he got some medical attention first, and then they put him in there. But that's why whenever you see him in like some things, like Halo 3, for instance, when he's crashed down and his arm is locked up or whatever, like that's the survival mode for the suit. Basically, it locks it down so there's barely any movement, and tries to repair damage.
Gotcha. Okay. See, I never dug too deep into like the Halo lore, so it's always interesting to learn little tidbits like this.
So I watched IGN's video on Outlaws. It does look good, but it's IGN.
Yeah.
I don't trust
IGN's
any
last
fucking...
one was dog shit. That's the thing.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Is like I just don't trust any fucking game journalist to play a game and give an opinion because they don't know how to play the game usually. They're no good at it. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about a majority of the time, which is my experience with every single fucking game journalist I've ever experienced fucking doing a game. And yeah, so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to wait till I watch people play it. The game looks good. At least it looks good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, graphically. I mean, it still looks like a downgrade from the original thing they showed off, but it doesn't look terrible.
It's always like that, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You have the show off release, like the show off version, and then you have the actual version.
You have the version that only runs on a fucking 4090.
Mm-hmm.
You have like the actual fucking.
Yup.
The game will not look like this on your systems.
Let's see, you have a 4090, it will look like this. Which is absolutely overkill for most people. If you are just playing games at like 1080p or like even like 1440p, you do not need a 4090. There's absolutely
I'm never
no
going to
reason.
upgrade from 1920 by 1080. I'm happy with how it is.
I'm pretty happy with 1440p because it's a good middle ground between 1080p and 4K. I don't know if have you ever seen anyone game on a 1440p mod or IRL, Sooky?
Yeah, no, I've seen it. It's just I don't care. You know what I mean?
No, I noticed the difference when I played Warframe. I noticed the difference, and it's nice to gain the extra visual clarity when I was able to play shooters. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't give me a headache when I'm looking at it, that's all I care about. It could look like shit graphically. I don't care. Like I don't care about that.
Yeah. That's fair because like the game being playable is always more important in my book than graphics.
And 1920 by 1080, even fucking 720 is fine by me.
Interesting, even 720.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I don't know. I think I've become spoiled, but when I downgrade when I'm like on mobile and like a car and I downgrade from 1080p to 720p, I notice it and my brain's like, ew, 720p, ew.
It's really funny to me because I have a friend who like he'll always upgrade to the next like resolution as soon as it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then his PC can't handle it. And he's like, oh, I can't fucking play this game. It's shit because I can't play it on fucking 4K or whatever, right? And it's just like, go down to 2K then. I don't want to. I want to play on 4K. It's like your PC can't handle it. Just take the L and go down. No, I don't want to. I'm going to upgrade my PC. And I'm just like, okay, all right.
most PCs still can't handle 4K.
This is why I like
Pacific
being.
rates.
Yeah, this is why I like fucking my view on it. Is just like, cool. All right, I'll enjoy playing the game. Then see you later. You know.
Yeah, honestly, like since I swapped
Oh no, first world problem.
Oh
the
no!
resolution won't work. Oh
no! I can't see the pores on this man's face. Oh no! Oh no! I can't see the beads of sweat drip off of him when I talk to him for 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Grr.
Stop talking about your fantasies here. Holy.
What the? Hey, it's very, very important for my immersion that I can see big, strong men looking their best, you know?
Hi, yeah, I get you,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me, so.
Making
You feel me,
so much sense. Yeah, I totally get you.
You got me. You're picking up when I'm putting down.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know, I like 2K. I like 4040p. It's a good balance between 4K and 1080p, and I can run. It's a nice jump from 1080p without being overkill on the PC.
Yeah, I don't think there's much point in 4K unless you have a TV screen sized PC screen.
Yeah.
But besides that,
I think Linus Tech Tips even did like a test where like he showed people, took a bunch of people, had them play on a 1440p monitor and then a 4K monitor, and have people tell them which one they liked the best, and a good chunk of them just picked the 1440p monitor because most people don't know the difference.
Oh, it's also the fact that like I like streaming my games on Discord to friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And being Australian, it's like it's very hard to stream at either 1080p or 1440p through Discord cleanly.
Oh yeah, I don't even
I like
bother
streaming
with
the stuff I play as well, so it's like it's one of those things, right? Where it's like, well, this is just the best way to do it. Because I've been streaming Stalker Gamma to my friends lately while I've been playing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good. It's been fun. Getting attacked by bloodsuckers out of nowhere and screaming. Yeah.
I've been the only games I've been playing. I play outside of my usuals like Balatro and Backpack Battles. I played a little bit of visual novels off stream. I replayed a little bit of Girls. The fanboy visual novel we played soap literally a year ago. Jesus Christ! I opened up that game and saw the saves from September. I'm like, oh my god, it's been over a year. Oh my god.
I thought it'd been a little bit longer. Okay.
I think we started a bit longer, but like, it took us a while to finish that game. Holy, that playthrough took longer than I wanted it to. That playthrough dragged out a little too long.
I think it was perfect.
Cause like for those of you who weren't around then, the first visual novel I streamed is a femboy visual novel called Girls. It's about a little femboy maid cafe, and it's actually really, really, really fun femboy visual novel. Very a rarity with how niche it is. I highly recommend checking it out. But when we played it the first time, we didn't go in with any kind of like plan or anything, right? So I said, okay, well we'll play it. We'll pick a route, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Ending.
We got the bad ending on our first playthrough of the game. You want to know why? Because like there was a question. One of the maid sisters asked us, "Is like, do you like someone?" And we said, "Nah." That was the reason, Soap. That was the reason.
Yeah. So
We-
like, oh, we don't want to like pick anyone specific.
Yeah, and because we didn't focus down someone, that too, that also contributed to it because we picked hanging out with a bunch of other different four fanboy
Well, no,
mates.
I mostly got rolled. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, it was like, oh, which voice actor, who you gonna, whose quest line are you gonna go with, right? And we did like a random roll because that's what Fen was doing. Fen added all four of our names to a thing and like rolled it, right?
Yeah, we
To
literally had
pick.
like a little wheel where Fend would like put in everyone's name and just roll it because like it was their first playthrough. We were just like, screw it, let's go with it. And I hadn't played the game ahead of time, so I had no idea what to expect. So we were just rolling with it, and Soap got rolled a bunch of times, but there were also a bunch of times where we hung out with the other fanboys, and apparently that also messes up a little bit in like the internal game's point systems because like you only get to get on one of the routes if you
They're
hang out
really
enough with
strict
one of them.
on how much you need to hang out with people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This might have been fixed in the most recent versions because they've updated the game a bunch actually since we played it. But the version that we played, it was very like you had to focus down one of them, or it was just like screw you, you get the bad ending, pretty much.
Yeah, you like you had to pick. Like you did not get a choice.
Um, but yeah, they released a free update to the game that added a bunch of new hangout events to it, and I was checking that out and playing through that, and it's pretty fun. Pretty fun little free update. Um, what else did I do? Um, hmm. I don't. I think I have we have I haven't picked out a visual novel for to play after Heart of the Woods, but I think for the next one we play, I kind of want it to be one that I haven't played yet, just so that way we can have like a little bit of me not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Cause so don't get me wrong, like Heart of the Woods, for example, has been super duper fun because while I do know the general plot beats of the novel, it's fun for me to reread it because like I don't remember like the ultra specifics of it or like the actual text. Like I didn't know about Maddie becoming a ghost. I mean, I remembered Maddie becoming a ghost, but I didn't remember the circumstances around it, right?
Mm.
And yeah, I don't know. I want to be. It'd be nice to go into something just with no idea what's gonna happen and stuff, and I think that'd be fun. Have you played Had a Full Boyfriend? I have not played it, but I've watched a bunch of people do playthroughs of it. That was a very popular visual novel for streamers to play back in the day.
You always sound so old.
What do you mean?
You always sound like back in the day. And it's like, wow, you sound like old as hell when you say shit like that.
Because Had a Full Boyfriend is actually it did come out a while ago. Let me look at the wiki. Like, that came out on PC on April 2014.
Holy shit.
So yeah, no, it's old. Yeah, like I was saying, it's 10 years old. It's old. I was in high school when that released.
Back in my day.
Exactly.
Back in my day, streamers were playing a visual novel where you go to a pigeon high school.
By the way, Soap,
Hmm.
I'll send you this.
So they made a boyfriend stuff.
Kraken is currently playing Fallout London. If you want to watch it, so you can see if you like it or not.
I know I will like it. It's just
Okay.
a matter of waiting until it has a few bug fixes.
Okay.
I think we were talking about this a bit offline, but yeah, you were a little worried that you heard that Fallout London had a few bugs in it.
No, it's more that it's like completely unstable at the moment without what's it called?
DLC.
No, it's completely unstable without a very specific mod downloaded alongside it, and it's like such a simple thing, but it's like without it, it just crashes like constantly apparently.
Okay.
But there's that, and then there's apparently like huge frame drops in a lot of areas. But besides that, apparently every other aspect of the game is like really good. Like even voice acting wise, it's like okay. It doesn't sound like professional voice acting like all the time, but like apparently it sounds pretty decent.
I watched Crumpet played a little bit of
And
it, and it seemed to sound pretty good. There was like one point where like he was walking with a guy who was explaining all the various factions of the area, and he sounded pretty good. Got his name. But yeah. Definitely a lot of love and effort put into that mod.
That's the biggest thing that it seems. It seems like the people who like fucking who made it like really cared about the like world they were building, which is really good because, you know, Bethesda doesn't.
He did it.
Said Bethesda. I mean, it was gonna happen when someone. I was gonna have to when someone started talking about it. You know.
Bethesda
How was I
mentioned.
not supposed
Bethesda
to?
mentioned.
If we're talking about Fallout London, how the hell would I not be able to mention it? You know.
I need to make like a freaking alert on game like wee Bethesda mentioned. Bethesda mentioned. Bethesda counter increasing. Wee. And every time you mention
Jesus
Bethesda.
Christ, that's a bit of an over exaggeration, right?
The Punz N Palz bingo card. True. We should make an actual Punz N Palz bingo card. See, and then see if we get any bingos.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see what would be on the card? It would be obviously one of the movies. So talk about Bethesda. Sooky making a sexual innuendo. Me saying something stupid. Jammy gooning TTS redeem. Me saying anyway. What's some other good ones? Anyway, some other good ones. I
don't know. What are some of the good ones?
I'm asking you guys.
Are you asking us?
Because you are the pals. This is your bingo card too, right?
But are you really asking us?
Maybe. You're exposing puns about something? True. What else for the bingo card? I don't know. That'd be fun though. Nothing fun for the chatters to do.
Punz being brain dead.
What the? I think that just falls under me saying something dumb.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's different levels to it, but yeah, I guess so. I didn't. Also, I kind of like zoned out, so I didn't hear you say that.
Level 1 misogyny moment. True. Level 1 misogyny moment. Crucial moment. That I can't wait until Moop's done clipping editing that moment. I sent that was one of the clips I sent. I sent Moop a batch of clips to edit, and that was one of them. The level 1 misogyny moment. That is one of my favorite moments of the podcast.
I'm so stupid.
Oh, no, you're not, Soap.
I said that was so stupid. I didn't say I'm stupid.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah,
I thought you said you were stupid. What the?
I am stupid, but that was not what I was saying.
No.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, you heard me. What you gonna do about it, huh? What you gonna do about it?
What the fuck would you want me to do about it?
Oh.
What the fuck? Like,
Sooky makes a little noise would be good too. True, Sooky does occasionally make little noises.
I'm munching.
You munching?
oh man, now I want to munch. Can I have some?
Munch on this.
Oof.
That's a sexual innuendo.
All right, guys, add to your bingo cards. There's your sexual innuendo for the stream. Is that enough for bingo? I don't think that's enough for bingo. We need it's bingo's 5x5, and with the free space in the middle, we need
What the
24.
fuck?
What is this, Soap? What is it?
I just got attacked by a giant fucking worm. Holy fuck! What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
In No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were giant worms in No Man's Sky. What the?
Holy shit. I don't know when they added it. I remember they added it at some point. But they added like huge fucking creatures.
Soap talk for minutes straight uninterrupted. True.
Never do that. That's I don't talk. Ever.
Sure.
Never talk. When have you ever known me to talk?
Never. This category to Hades. Hi, STB. Hi.
Hades.
STB, we're trying to make a Punz N Palz bingo card. Us and Garu already come up with a whole bunch of them. A bunch of them. What's you got any ideas for us? Anything that we haven't brought up yet? Like Esso saying what? Has the free space? What? True. True. Okay, let's see.
Why are you drawing that? I never say what.
You don't say
That
what?
doesn't happen. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Saying that like you don't believe me.
I believe
Good. You better.
you. Oof. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I just popped up open Twitter real quick, and I saw this dress. Oh my god, I need art to be in this. I'm putting this in the pop out chat, and I'm putting it over here.
What the? What about it?
I need art of me in one of these. I've decided it now. You're so pretty. You don't think one of these would fit on me, Soap?
I don't. I didn't say. I don't know. Hang on, let me look.
I put in the pop out chat.
I don't like the see-through version of it. I like the actual like thing. But yeah, those dresses are cute.
I think I want myself in like the light pink one.
No puns. I actually don't think you'd look good in it. I think you'd look terrible. I
The
think you'd look so
what
bad in it.
the the what the hell? Oh, that would be Punz go through Twitter during podcast to the list. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You got me, Garo. You got me.
Yeah, but how are we always supposed to know that? Because you do that often, don't you?
Sometimes sometimes I will do it. Well, usually I will admit to it either because you two are yapping and then I'm just looking for something to talk about, or I'm actually looking for something else to talk about on the podcast. You finish your munching, Sooky?
Yeah.
Oh, we should add Siel sleeping through the podcast into it. Still sleeping on or during the sleeping through or during the podcast. Yep.
Ciel asleep? ? And then tick. Yeah.
Siel sleeping right now. Yeah, she's eeping.
She's in the Pokeball.
Yeah, she's in her Pokeball.
I stole that joke on someone earlier. I don't know who said it, but I stole it on someone.
I think did Garo make that joke? Made that joke. Was that you, Soap? Was that a
Yes.
rock site? Oh, dang! So you just stole that joke from Rocksite. What the heck?
Yeah. What are they gonna do about it? Sue me?
I won't, but Rocksite might.
I'm saying gonna do shit.
I got taken the joke you made earlier about Seal sleeping in her Pokeball, Rocksite.
Yeah, Ciel's got
Gonna
the
sue
sleep
me?
status effect.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone used sleep powder on her.
I think it must have been someone she was hanging out with in Discord because she's sleeping on the couch with her headphones
But
in.
you live with her.
Yeah. So
Physically, you're the only person that could do that.
No. We can cast sleep powder through the computer.
I'd say it's
Yeah.
more like
Right.
hypnosis through the computer.
Sleep hypnosis.
Yeah, probably. Hypnosis would make more sense.
Do you guys believe that sleep hypnosis is real? Unlike people, they could like hypnotize yourself to
Yeah.
go to sleep.
What? Um, it depends.
Hypnosis is works well on those with a very manipulatable brain.
I
Well,
feel
the one
like
girl. Mhm.
sometimes it's one of those things where it's like you believe enough, it will happen, like placebo kind of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. So like you self placebo yourself or something?
Sort
Yeah,
of.
some shit like that.
You Pavlov yourself.
Interesting.
Is that the word? I don't know.
I want food. I'm hungry. Someone get me food.
No.
No?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who do you think you are?
I'm myself. I'm me.
Who are you?
Yeah.
And who is you?
I is me.
I is you.
Your biscuit's right here.
Is there a good? Are any of these free bingo card makers good? I'm trying to actually make the bingo as we're yapping, but all of them want me to like log in with something or like pay money.
You just gotta pay money.
I'm not gonna pay money for bingo. What the? I want to have you. Thank you, girl. Why isn't there like a? You think there'd be like a good free version, like with a, what's the website that people make tier list on? Because that's like just lets you make unlimited tier lists of you want for free.
I don't know.
Bingo Baker. Let me see. Please a virus. Please a virus. Hell, bingo. Let me do this. Put you here in a tab. I'm gonna start making this bingo card. Eves, we're talking about that. Well, I'm making the bingo card. I actually do have a couple things on the docket. Crazy, me actually doing my job for once as host and actually finding stuff to talk
What
about.
the fuck?
Wowie,
That's
wowie, wow,
wild.
wow. I know. It's
Wowie,
crazy.
wowie, wow, wow. Yeah, I agree so much.
Wowie, wowie, wow, wow.
I 100% agree, Punz. Wowie, wowie, wow, wow.
Wowie, wowie, wow,
For real,
wow.
for real.
According documents viewed by the Wall Street Journal say users are spending less, staff are expecting more layoffs and more changes, as the platform only had $2 billion in revenue in 2023.
Who?
The Wall Street Journal.
Oh, the Wall Street Journal. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. The Wall Street Journal isn't having layoffs?
No, Twitch.
Oh, that okay. I don't care who posted the article. I mean, yeah. Twitch is, as I was saying, Twitch has been like really bad for monetization, like for a while.
Yeah, we were actually talking about this before the podcast started. We were talking about how pretty much Twitch, and as a matter of fact, most streaming or content delivery services are having a real hard time making money. Twitch, as we all know, has been struggling to make money for years. But YouTube also has this issue where YouTube doesn't make a whole lot of money because it turns out hosting these massive server clusters for like hosting videos and delivering them to people, it's really, really, really expensive. It uses so much bandwidth. Grr, I don't want to have to pay to see your article, Wall Street Journal. What the hell? Grr.
Yay! I want to pay to read things that will make me sad and depressed. Woo.
Woo!
Hey, mind you, I do support, like, properly supporting and financially journalists and those who put in the effort to do good reporting and all, but like, I'm not gonna pay for a thing on stream real quick.
Why not?
I don't want to do it. I'm streaming. I'm working here. I'm working my magic. I'm too busy to put in my payment information. Yeah, but basically what Zach is saying here, that like Twitch revenue is kind of meh. That revenue is kind of meh. Okay, I got 1 out of 4 free articles for Forbes. Okay, cool. Thank you, Forbes, letting me actually read an article real quick on stream. Apparently, yeah, no, Twitch is not meeting its expectations on ad revenue, from what it seems like, which is kind of like it's a mix of issues, I guess, in and of itself, right? Because like Twitch's ads suck, so most people will try and ad block and avoid them, and streamers aren't really incentivized to use them because they disrupt the stream. And even when the ads are played, they're also kind of bad and aren't targeted. So it kind of got like this weird mishmash of ads that no one wants, not even the streamers really, unless if you're like a really, really big streamer, right? If you're like,
I don't want to advertise. I don't think anyone would want to have advertisements on their stream, realistically, unless they're like, I guess, thinking about making money. Yeah, but no one's small at all.
Oh yeah, well, I'm thinking like large 1,000+ viewer streamers, where like that it's more worth it in their eyes to run some ads in order to make more money.
I make like $2 off of ads in like a month. No point in me fucking running ads, honestly.
Yeah, I'll pull up my stats real quick to give you guys a idea of how little I make from ads. Give me a second here.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
listen, ads, you can't just not run ads.
Yeah, ads cater only to people with like a huge amount of viewers.
You can't just not run ads. It's not a thing. Twitch, like, if you say no, I don't want any ads throughout the stream, then there's the fucking annoying ass fucking pre-rolls which you have to fucking watch, to watch the stream. And the pre-rolls are like the most important part of the stream is the instant people click on, right? They're like, it's got to be like entertaining, otherwise they're not gonna want to be there. If a pre-roll comes up, people are just gonna be like, no, I'm not interested. Like, I'm not gonna wait through this pre-roll to watch this stream up. I'm just gonna go watch someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So in June of 2014, I made a grand spanking $5.34 from ads. Wow. I can buy a candy bar or something. Wowie, wowie, wow, wow. But
But yeah, no, obviously Twitch needs to like run ads because they're not profitable, so
yeah. Exactly. They have to run ads. But unfortunately, they don't have the good ad delivery system that Google has for their AdSense, where they send you these really, really targeted ads. So they just kind of dump these advertisements across their site, but they're not targeted. So a lot of companies don't like to pay a whole lot for them. But Twitch also wants to increase how much ads they're sending out, and it's just kind of put themselves in an awkward spot, monetary wise. Be careful sharing your monetization. Yeah.
is that like against Twitch's like thing? Did they say you can't share your monetization or something?
I don't think so.
I don't see the issue then. I mean,
I don't think it's against TOS to show the monetization screen.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm not afraid of being banned.
Most people can find out that they got fucking thing anyway.
Yeah.
And getting what is it? Okay, fucking called. Not partner, the other one before it.
Affiliate.
Affiliate, there we go. Fucking hell. Getting affiliates like not all too difficult. It kinda is depending on how you go about it, but you know.
If you have a lot of friends, it helps.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I got affiliate almost instantly because our like I guess shared communities are just so kind and supportive, and like pretty much whenever one of our friends decides to try streaming, we all just go in there and support them, and they pretty much instantly get affiliate. Yeah. So if you're in like a community like ours, I guess, like similar to ours, where it's really, really easy to just get affiliate. Like it's not hard at all. So I guess if you're starting fresh from nothing, it could be hard to get affiliate. But yeah. But yeah, it sucks. I wish I didn't have to run ads. I wish I had the ability to turn that off, because I don't care about the money. But alas, I had to. I have it on so that way people don't have to deal with pre-rolls when joining my stream and stuff. So yeah. Make me feel like a choreographer for things. No. But no, a lot of people do work really hard to get affiliate, mind you, and they absolutely deserve it. But yeah, weird. Twitch still struggling to turn a profit. Didn't really have much of a thing to end off to in this story, but I guess it's just something to think about, right? I did also have something else. Have any of you guys been familiar at all with the this recent situation with the Apex Legends Battle Pass, the controversy around that?
I do not follow Apex Legends in the slightest. So no, I have no clue.
So I'm not fully in the loop. But from what I understand, basically Apex Legends is doing a new battle pass system where apparently they were just really, really greedy with it this time around. They basically just took the battle pass, split it in half, removed the ability to buy it with the in-game earnable currency. So you had to use like the premium paid for currency to get the battle pass, and then charge the same price for it. So there are two different battle passes that are the same price as the original battle pass, and you have to use the premium currency to buy it. I know, but Battle Royale devs being crazy greedy? No way. Crazy. And there was understandably a crap ton of backlash about that. Pretty sure that Apex Legends.
Drink water. What, just to piss again? Life is a prison.
Put the water in, and then I pee it out. Yeah.
What's the point? What's the fucking point?
What's the point?
It's also Apex, which is what, EA, so.
Here we go. Here you go. This is what I'm looking for.
EA and Ubisoft are my two least favorite companies.
It has been review bombed so bad that only 6% of the recent reviews are positive. It has gone all the way down to overwhelmingly negative, and all reviews have been brought down to mixed. That is how bad the community is not liking this change. Two $10 battle passes per season. Titanfall died for this flop. Oof. Yeah, apparently the player count's also down a bit because of this, but yeah, that just I don't get it. I don't get this kind of level of greed, right? Because like this is like there are already people who play Apex Legends and will spend tons of money on the loot boxes in it, right? And all that stuff. And like these people are the whales. These are the people who bring in the most profit for these kind of free to play games. But most people, they don't make as much money on battle passes from what I understand. Or at least I would think, right? As compared to like whales who just buy a bajillion and one loot boxes. So I don't know why they're being greedy with the people who don't buy as much, I guess. At least that's how I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It seems very, very silly. King Coffee was exact. What if we scam on a loyal player base? They'll like that, right? I mean, a lot of times, unfortunately, it feels like they get away with that because a lot of player bases will just stick with the game no matter how badly it treats them. But yeah, this is what I really don't like about a lot of these free-to-play games. It feels like the devs have a hatred for its players. Like they actively dislike the people who buy their games. And as someone who's been playing games for all of their life, I don't know why you would put up with a game like that. With a game that actively dislikes you and will try its best to milk you. When there are so many games being released nowadays and making games is so easy, and yet people are still like, I must support the $1 million corporation that hates my guts. I don't get it. Again, this comes from a person who, obviously I have my hand problem, so I can't even play these games even if I wanted to right now. But I just don't get that mindset. I don't get the mindset of just being like, yeah, I'll just support this game that actively just hates me, that actively wastes my time, or will money grub me at every turn. And there are like tons of games that will provide like free content, like Terraria or Stardew Valley, and the developers for those games just seem to just give the players free stuff, and I feel good about buying those games. And then there are games like this, and I don't know why people bother with them. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just out of touch, but I don't get it. Sunken cost fallacy? Yeah. Making games is more accessible, not easy? Yeah, that was the better way to describe it. Making it is not easier. Like, it's still making games is a massive effort, even just for one person, just for a small, simple game. But it is more accessible than it's ever been. But yeah, I don't get it. This applies to games like Genshin Impact too. That like, yeah, you can play them for free, but like they try and nickel and dime you, and they feels like they prey on people with how like they handle their loot boxes, and I don't get it. Mm-hmm.
Fucking Genshin is so bad. Honestly, it's like the worst drop rates I've ever fucking seen in any gotcha.
I don't get why people like Genshin so much, with like how weird the company is about giving people really stuff for events. Like there's a recent controversy I heard, like not super duper recent, but like there was like they were celebrating the game's like what was it, like 4th or 5th anniversary, and they gave out like barely anything. They gave out like 2 loop gacha pulls or something for that for some reason, and like that was it, and the players were really mad about that. But then for their other games, they gave out more loot box pulls, which is like for Honkai they gave out more for its anniversary. I don't know why they're so.
I mean, it also depends on how the game is made. I feel like I feel like a lot of games that aren't like focusing on when they have the developers that aren't like passionate about the games, it ends up being bad. Because if you look at something that's going for profit, the developers aren't like passionate necessarily if they're going for profit only. And then they're not looking for things that they're not like, oh, I played this game, this is what I want to include in my game. It's like, oh, this system is like, I don't know how to explain it. I was saying it with Pal World like ages ago. I was talking about how the developers for Pal World didn't seem like they were like passionate about the game at all. Like, it seems like it was one of those games where they just like kind of went, oh, we'll cast the widest net we can and capture as many players as we can so we can get as many sales as we can. And that was the like main fucking driving force behind it. Mm-hmm. Which ends up making a game that feels very what's the word? Very bland.
Yeah. Has Parallel been getting good updates nowadays? I actually haven't been following it. It gets
like updates every once in a while from what I've seen. But it's things like they'll add a new PAL or they'll add a minor feature. It's crazy because I was talking about this actually last night. It came up. I was saying I guess this morning for you guys. I was saying to someone that like they had created the exact same game previously, and it doesn't make sense for a studio, especially if the developers are passionate about the game or care about the game at all, to take developers off a survival open world game, right? and putting them on another survival open world game. It doesn't make sense. Why not just finish the previous one? Why not make a complete game and then make another game that's a sequel or like a more better improved version of it, but like a different game? I don't know. They still have one in early access. Now they have two survival games in early access, and they're very similar games. It's like honestly, Power World looked so much like a cash grab to me, and now it still looks like that because like the updates seem like so fucking minor, honestly.
And yet, there seem to be a lot of people playing it. I'm looking at the Steam DB right now, and Power World is at 33 with 28K people playing it right now.
Yeah, which is still good numbers, but like compared to where it was like at launch, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of low.
Funnily enough, No Man's Sky is actually right behind it.
It's actually kind of common to switch game
34.
focuses in smaller studios. Yeah, but switching game focuses to the exact same kind of game seems counterproductive. Like, very counterproductive. Especially if it's like one's in early access, already released in early access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're going off lucrative. They're not going off like, oh, they're not like developers that are like, oh, we want this cool game. We're like interested in this, so this is what we're making. Because I feel like the games that I've played that I've really liked recently have been games where the developers are like, oh, we wanted this sort of game, so we made this sort of game. Or like, I was really into this idea, and that's why we made it. Not like, oh, we knew this would be popular, so that's why we made it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like the this would be popular and that's why we made it kind of mentality. I like the as a fan, this is what I wanted, and if other people like it, then they like it, you know?
Not defending against Power Dev, but taking a lot, but one do need to find to make patch products. True.
Yeah, I know. But that's the thing. They already had a release. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they just did it for the money too. I think they kind of said, let's
Yeah.
take a bunch of these good bunch of things from a bunch of different games and throw it out there and see if it sticks, and it massively took off.
Yeah, I think if someone was like, okay, let's say if a studio released a fucking, I don't know, a shooter or something, and then they fucking, that was their like passion project, and they put it in early access. Now they release a second game, which is the exact same game but a different setting. It's like why would I play this other one when it's the exact same thing? I don't know. I guess it worked for Power World though. It's the exact same thing as the last one. And people were just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Power World and I'm gonna play Power World because it looks like the what's it called? Because I fucking hate Pokemon and fuck Pokemon. I feel like the main drive for Power World was that people did not like Pokemon, which is fair. Pokemon at the moment has been really bad. But I don't know.
Power with powers in the cat.
I was trying to say this ages ago and people were not agreeing with me. I'm glad that someone agrees with me. Holy fuck.
Oh,
I was so skeptical on it when it first came out, and so many people were just like, "Oh no, you're just being critical. You're just being negative." Like, no, I can see it, and I could see what the fuck was happening, and then people were just like saying I was just being overly negative, you know?
negative
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's it. I was actually only hating on Palworld because I wanted to be negative.
Look, at that point, you know they're being scummy and they're being predatory because they just want money.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wasn't necessarily talking about you. But I guess you did kind of disagree at the time. What have they released in it? Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to think of something else I was going to say about it, but I didn't think it through. Also, I don't think Craftopia was their passion project either. It's
Craftopia?
either to tell something. Yeah, they did. And Craftopia is very similar.
Honestly,
it also has Pokeball capture things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's worth the amount of money that you're spending on it. I couldn't. The part that like I didn't want to like do is I didn't want to like I just didn't like the fucking art direction. It looked like an asset flip. It just looked like a whole asset flip thing. Everything like looked like it didn't fit. The pals were all cartoony, while the world looked realistic, and the people also looked cartoony. It was like they didn't have one consistent style throughout the thing at all, and like all the like things just didn't match. Like it just felt like it was mashed together. It looked really bad in my eyes, and I just couldn't get over that.
To me, it felt like they were just making stuff until they saw like money. You know what I mean? Like until people like mass bought it, right? They didn't really care about what they were making ever, really. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. They would have switched. Telling you at the end of they put together something they can make money, stream or bait or slapdash essay games. Yeah.
Okay. I will take your word for it because you definitely would know a lot more than me. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I'm a observer from the outside.
And I only understand things on a programming level. I don't know the actual, and I guess on some kind of software development level of working on a team and deploying software. But unfortunately, I don't know much about the creative process.
Look really fucking scummy. Also, the CEO, the way the CEO like talked about shit was like so like detached from like actually like caring about anything. Just I don't know.
I remember some of their comments were like, "Yeah, we just kind of cobbled this together, and we had no idea this would take off like this. We were not expecting this at all."
But I feel like they knew they were going to get some people. They didn't know it was going to be as big as it was. But the game was definitely made in a way that was like, yeah, they didn't know it was going to take off as much as it did. They knew it was going to like probably get everyone that they would have gotten with Craftopia plus a few Pokemon fans, but like they didn't realize the extent at which people dislike Pokemon or wanted a survival game with like Pokemon kind of aspects and that sort of shit.
Because one thing you gotta remember about Power World is that like Power World appealed to a bunch of people who wanted like a Pokemon spin-off or people who wanted Pokemon to change anything, literally anything at all about their games. And they kind of met those people's wants and expectations accidentally. I think it
Not
accidentally.
accidentally. I think it's. I think the Power developer, not developer, developers, the CEO. I don't know. I feel like they clearly knew that they were gonna like. They clearly knew that people were going to like. Was it like? Oh, I think they looked at like something like Temtem, and Temtem's main driving force is fuck Pokemon. We're making Pokemon, but our way. So I think they looked at shit like that and they were like, "Oh, we can do that, but we will also make it a survival game because people love survival games."
Yeah.
I had Pokemon aspects in their previous game as well. That's the thing. It's funny. Like in the previous game, you could throw like this fucking. I don't. It's not really a ball. I think it's like a fucking diamond shaped thing. You can throw it, and that can capture like animals and shit inside it. So they had these like things in the previous game as well.
Interesting.
:3C.
Ben, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing, Nabin? How you doing?
Yeah, no. Also, the thing that I remember seeing is Fallout London working. Have you downloaded Buff Out 4? That's one of the ones you need to download.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Nabin. Soaps thinks he wants to wait a bit for it to be a little
Fallout
bit less
London
buggy.
download is on what's it called? It's on GOG free.
Oh, really? It's on GOG?
Yeah, it was a big game. So like, they were like, you know, we'll actually like support you, and we'll like give you your own spot in like GOG so that people can like download it and stuff.
Wow, that's rare to get for a mod, I guess, to
Constant
be.
crashes. Norman, have you tried Buff Out 4? Buff Out 4 is a mod, but it apparently makes the stability much greater.
Then
Let me see if I can find it.
do you need the GOG version of Fallout 4 to get it to work? Do they? Do GOG and
You
Steam
need
have different
to.
versions?
Yes, sort of. Steam, you have to downgrade, and you have to have Game of the Year one, whatever. Yeah, you need to download Buff Out 4. It's apparently like almost mandatory to actually like get it working. I can send it to you, or I can just. Get this. Um. Um. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you have to downgrade it. But then there was a bunch of people like, "Oh, you have to sign in with your Steam to downgrade it." Well, no shit. How the fuck else are they gonna downgrade it? Like, uh, apparently there's another downgrader that doesn't need that though. I guess, but still, I don't know. Maybe it's even just worth just getting the GOG version. Like, you're basically getting a whole game. I don't know. And apparently it's like Did they change that? I remember a bunch of people complaining about how a downgrader requires you to like. There was a downgrader that requires you to like sign into your Steam, and it's like that's kind of common for downgraders. And it was like just so they can have access to like Steam things so that you can. I don't know. There was something somewhere. Yeah, exactly. It just needs it for like to make the change to like make the change inside the thing. Um, how much is Fallout? Fallout for Fallout 4. Fallout 4. How much is the Game of the Year edition on GOG? Hang on.
Hopefully they reduce the price too much because it's been out for so long.
Right now it's $21.99 AD. But I do remember it was cheaper a few days ago. This must be a different sale. There was like a sale that was like fucking 70-80% off, some shit like that. It was wild.
So, did you ever play the new content they added with the newer version?
They didn't know. They added. They
Didn't they
didn't add
add
much
like the
content.
Enclave or something to it?
No, they added Enclave armor and a small little like, a small little note quest. Um, no, no, they didn't. There was a mod that added the Enclave that was really big and apparently really decent. I haven't tried that yet though. Honestly, actual Bethesda stuff makes me like sad. Ugh. Fucking. Why is the like modding community for Bethesda so much better than like Bethesda themselves? It's ridiculous.
Because
They don't
the
deserve
fan.
their fucking fans.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. They definitely seem to care a lot more than Bethesda
passion
themselves
versus
does.
profit? Well, no, that's the thing. It is passion. It is passion in Bethesda, but it's like bad passion. It's like we don't care about our fans kind of passion at all.
Yeah, they should.
I mean,
Thank you.
there is profit as well, but something like Starfield. Starfield was bad because it was what fucking Todd Howard wanted, and Todd Howard wanted like he wanted it to be empty. He wanted sort of the shit that like that was in Starfield. He thinks it's a great game because it was how he made it, but like it ignored the previous things that people wanted. He wanted to hurt you. That's no. He wouldn't want to do that. No, no.
Surely he wouldn't do that.
um. Novin, the modding scene for New Vegas and Fallout 4 are pretty decent sized. 3 is not that big. The reason 3 is not that big is because they didn't have a script extender until Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas is the first game to have a script extender out of the Fallouts or Elder Scrolls games.
Interesting. I knew that.
New Vegas. No, I wouldn't say it's bigger. I wouldn't say it's bigger at all.
Bot scene?
4 is bigger, because it's a lot easier and newer. New Vegas. How do I explain it? I feel like New Vegas also has less to fix. So it's like, you know. I mean, you can like look at like you can just go to the website itself, click on like all the games. You can look. Fallout 4 has 1.6 billion downloads, and Fallout New Vegas has 661 million. So like a billion, well over a billion. They've got a billion more. They've got about a billion more downloads in Fallout 4 than Fallout New Vegas. Um, um, yeah, that's just how it is. They all pale in comparison to Skyrim. Skyrim has 4.9 billion.
Yep. Yep. Makes sense.
But if you include Skyrim Special Edition and Standard Edition, you have what is it called? It's like 6.8 billion downloads. The number of mods in New Vegas, if you just go by number of mods, there's 34,000 mods in Fallout New Vegas, and there's 61,000 in Fallout 4. And there's definitely a lot more quest mods in Fallout 4 than New Vegas. New Vegas has a decent number, but there is more in Fallout 4. At least from what I can tell. And they are a little bit higher quality. Fallout New Vegas does have more full game spin-off mods though. Yeah, the quests in Fallout 4 suck.
Yeah.
For the most part. There's a few good ones, but for the most part they all suck. It's because they like also don't take into account like the lore in a lot of them. Like they just decide to like throw out the fact that ghouls need to eat food and water because they want to put a kid in the fridge and have this funny little quirky quest where it's like, oh my god, kid in the fridge, he's been ghoulified, he's a ghoul kid.
Oh my
And then
god,
they also
so
get like
silly.
and then they also get his like parents and stuff like, oh my god, it's a ghoul family now. Haha, how cool is that? They were like there before the war and like now the kids there. And they're all like
Isn't that
living in their
crazy
old like
that
destroyed
parents are
house.
just there for their parents are just living in a destroyed house after like over 200 years. They're just chilling at the same house. That
Like a kid who's been a child for 200 years. Yeah. But like they did that only so they could have this small little quest. But like this completely like fucks the lore of Fallout 1 because like one of the biggest plot points is you want this water chip, but these ghouls have a water chip, and you would either have to like take it from the ghouls or fucking like find an alternate way for the ghouls to get water. But like, you know, that kind of like what's the word? That kind of like makes it whole like if ghouls don't need water, what's the whole point of this fucking water chip thing? They would just give it over, wouldn't they? Like
yeah.
I don't know, completely
Yeah,
like makes the whole like fucking first game meaningless.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember much of the questions for. None of them were like narratively very interesting. None of them had that very
I can remember a
interesting
few, but
gameplay.
they're like I can remember a few, but that's because I played it a lot.
I remember the one where that was a quote where like you joined a quote and you gave them all your stuff, and like it was an interesting setup, but like there's just nothing else for you to do except to just randomly be like, okay, I'm gonna take my stuff back and leave.
I
now.
liked the ideas of some quests. It's just that there's not multiple outcomes in a lot of the instances. So it's like the dialogue is like shit because like you kind of go through it and everything means the exact same thing. Like there's like yes, yes enthusiastically, yes sarcastically, and no. That's your options most of the time. 99% of options in Fallout 4 are yes, yes enthusiastically, yes sarcastically, and no. Which kind of kills everything. I mean, one of the things that people like about Fallout New Vegas is the way that you can like. Yeah, one of the best things about Fallout New Vegas is that it can be so varied with like how each playthrough is because you can make like fucking weird decisions. Like
True.
you can like what's it called? There's like shit like you can join the NCR and not fucking destroy the Brotherhood if you are at a very specific point in the quest. If you've like done enough of the quest to gain their trust, but not enough of the quest to like fucking get rid of the certain person. Like it's if you're going to play Fallout, play New Vegas. New Vegas is really good. But that's because it's like not made by Bethesda. It's made by people who it was made by Obsidian, and Obsidian at that point had a lot of people from Black Isle Studios, and yeah, 4 different choices for the sheriffs in that town is like the first like that's like no not even like okay there's the first major choice. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't get another Fallout because the people who are Obsidian, even if they did work on a new Fallout game, it's not the same people. What was I gonna say? Oh wait, no, I was just gonna go through those choices. Yeah, the 4 different sheriffs. It's like, um, you could choose the NCR to take over the town. You can choose some fucking person who's like a prisoner who was originally a sheriff, but he was imprisoned for being a little loose with the law. And but his prison sentence is almost up, so it's like he was technically allowed out, but do you really want him to be a like a thing? Um, then there's who else was the other options? Fuck. Oh yeah, you can make the robot a fucking sheriff if you really wanted to. And I actually don't remember who the other one is. I don't remember who the last choice is. I can't remember who it is. I usually went with the prisoner. Because despite him being a little loose with the law, it was like. Is the deputy? Oh, that's right. You can choose the deputy, but like the deputy's like shit. Can you really choose the deputy? I didn't think you could.
Liam Prim.
But like even the first choice you can make, it's like you can the first choice that you get is like whether you want to give up is fuck I can't think. I can't remember what his name
Bishop.
is. It's like Ringo or something. Um, you can give up some guy that's like running away from the powder gangers. You can give him up. You could kill him and report him to the powder gangers. You can set up to like fucking have an all-out war in the town against the powder gangers. You can go to the powder gangers and kill them yourselves or yourself. Easy Pete, my beloved, give me your dynamite.
Pete.
Right in the beginning, yeah. Like that's like the first big choice, and it's like, um, it's like super fucking. It's super like crazy how many things can be solved in different ways. It's so like, I wish more games just like try to do that shit.
The tutorial, you just die and you can continue the tutorial with a different end. Really? I didn't know that. I assumed that the tutorial lady was essential during the tutorial of New Vegas.
There is no character in New Vegas that is unkillable except Yes Man, I believe.
Yeah, but Yes Man was
But
doing
Yes
just
Man's a
wrong.
robot, and it's like the everything's gone to shit.
Has anyone said anything about this is an emote? What emote SGB? Show us the emote.
I don't think I've ever had her die. I don't. Oh, what's that name?
Yeah, New Vegas is very fun, Garu. Um, if you don't mind that it's a little aged, like a tiny bit aged, then definitely New Vegas is very, very fun. Even if you're not a
Mm.
super big open world person.
A lot of people complain that New Vegas doesn't run really well. You can find a mod pack that's like essential mods or some shit like that. If you go to like Nexus, you click on it, you go to like collections, click on that, and then you go to like, you know, you see like all the mod packs that they have. If you just like, I don't know, what is it? Essentials. Just go for like the highest rated one probably. And then, you know, it kind of like fixes the whole game. And this one says stable New Vegas. That's probably the right one. That's probably gonna work.
Robin, the game was cooked from the start. I don't know why
Yeah.
Bethesda hated the Obsidian so much. They were very weird with Obsidian when they asked them to make that game. They had like these weird they would receive bonuses based on like review scores or something, and apparently they just barely missed a certain score, and they didn't get the whole team didn't get a bunch of bonuses from Bethesda. It was weird. I don't know why they were so antagonistic to them. I don't get it.
I think part of it's just I think it's partly just because everyone's like, wow, look at this game. Bethesda couldn't make a game like this. And it's like it's now like a thing. It's like it's kind of embarrassing for Bethesda because they're like,
Yeah, but this was during the game's development. This was before it was like released. Like I understand now, like after it's released and
oh,
years of people being like,
I don't know.
blah, blah,
I just
like,
know
make
that
it
they
better.
try to avoid it when people talk about it, and then people like try to mention like how good it is. Like they just like kind of ignore it. They act like it's like it didn't happen. Like, yeah, The Vegas exists. It's a good game. Yeah, whatever. Move on.
That was very protective of their brand at the time. Yeah, and then I think they've started to relax a little bit as of somewhat recently. Like, I don't think Fallout Shelter was a bad game, but like it was like a, it wasn't a mainline Bethesda game. They also released Skyrim Blades, right? The little mobile Skyrim based Elder Scrolls game thingy. It had a bunch of loot boxes in it.
Oh, Blades. Yeah, Blades looks. That game looked really shit. I mean, I played it, but I didn't get very far because it was kind of like boring. I get it. It just wasn't. It wasn't that good for what it was meant to be. It was meant to be like a dungeon crawler, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of like sucked.
So if they get the huge risk to their reputation, they tried to do a score thing to pressure quality, but they also give them less than a year to make it because GG investors didn't have an measurable understand how video game is made. Oh yeah, I remember that there was an article a while back about the big investors at Bethesda and how a lot of the, how like Bethesda's game engines are like notoriously buggy and like have the games are like engines are very old or just never really got a newer engine. That was apparently something to do with the big investors saying like, yeah, but the game sold well, right?
No.
So we don't need to upgrade the engine or anything.
No. It's a bit misleading. The engine being bad is a bit misleading. Because they have made a lot of changes to it. It can't do the things that a lot of people like with modern engines. Like it can't load. It can't load big world spaces. And have also densely packed world spaces because it can't load. It can't have like a bunch of things loaded at once because every item is physical, right? Every item has like physics, Yeah. It's not like the item is just placed there. The item can be moved and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like there's so much like junk that like can be moved around in those games. And a lot of these modern games don't have that. Yeah, that they'll never get those loading. They'll never get like instant load screens with the current engine that they have, and yeah, it's also true that you won't be able to. You might be able to get decent modability with other engines, but they made their engine with a lot of modability in mind. Like, there's a lot of things that are like easy access modding. I don't know. I'm only speaking on the side of what I hear from people who have defended the actual engine, because it does sound a lot better just be like, oh, the engine sucks, that's why the games are old and janky and it's the same engine. It's like, yeah, but we wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things they do in their engines, and it would feel less Bethesda-y if they went off that engine. Like, they would have to remove a bunch of scrap that they like you can put around the world and shit.
That is valid.
And that changes the immersion a little bit.
I guess that is something you don't think about much, is that how like there aren't a lot of games that have the physics that Bethesda games have, where you could just pick up a coin
off a bucket and put it on someone's head, and then that person can't see anymore.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of games won't have that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or you can't fill like an entire room with like fucking random junk, like
watermelon
spoons
or
and shit like that.
Or junk, and the game somehow doesn't crash.
I mean, it will.
It'll lag.
But I mean, yeah, lag.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if you if you open, there are tons of games where if you just spawned like a couple
Well,
hundred
see,
objects
no,
in
but
the
that's
same
the thing.
spot,
Yeah.
it would crash, like instantly, no matter
That's
what.
the thing. Like they'll have every chess piece individually like on the fucking board. And that's like the point that's meant to be like really cool. But yeah, there is those quirky little things where it's like you touch one item and then the other physics of all the other items to fucking go, you know? Um but it's like yeah, it's like if you like bumped into a fucking table or no, if you bumped into like a chessboard, every single little piece is gonna fall over, right? And it's like, oh shit, like I can actually like interact with these small little like things, which is cool and shit, but maybe not necessary. I don't know.
You go around with an object noise.
Oh yeah, that shit was so funny. Or when something would get caught in a door and it would just be constantly making noise.
Yeah, the pop 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 pop. Or I don't know how do you even make that sound? Like the sound like ragdolls would make in those games. Like I don't know.
I'm not gonna try and replicate it because I'll just sound like an idiot, like you just did.
What the if I only I have to get to sound like an idiot. You don't get to sound like an idiot. What the
You made that choice.
What the That's not fair. That's not fair. I have to sound like an idiot. You should have to sound like an idiot too. Hit the Kishwan ragdoll noise. Yeah, exactly, Navin.
This sort of thing.
Let me show you.
That is exactly. Where did that come from? Being a himbo slash bimbo is equal opportunity? Wait, Punz, did you say something stupid?
Maybe.
What did you say?
I was like,
I zoned out.
I was like, when I was trying to make a sound effect or something.
Oh, okay. Yes, having one in original Fallout games was like that. In Fallout fucking 4, it's not. Oh. In Fallout 1 and 2, if you have like any int lower than like 3, I think it is, your character like talks like
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
So
you have very silly
stupid.
dialogue if your character's intelligence is low.
It'd be really cool to see dialogue variants like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas has some good low intelligence dialogue. Like things like there's a character like will introduce the Brotherhood of Steel. It's like, do you know who the Brotherhood of Steel? And you're like, oh, you mean the metal laser people?
Like the laser people?
Like shit like that. So it has good like low dialogue, but I wish there was like, I mean, obviously, in like a dream, like in like fucking like a perfect game, say like the developers had infinite money, you would also want like fucking You'd want like level 1 dialogue to be different from level 2 dialogue to be different to level 3 dialogue, and it'd all be like um equal to like um what's it called? It would all be like integrated really well, and you'd have like unique things for each one. But obviously, yeah, having certain like options when you have low dialogue is cool. It's how it should be done. I don't think it should be done the way that Fallout um um Fallout 1 and 2 do it. Maybe, but I don't know. Making them complete like Urdu Hoodoo kind of um I guess caveman is would be the word. Is not as is not as good, I don't think.
Okay. Um. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You reckon?
You reckon? I do reckon. I do reckon. Fallout New Vegas
You
is a
actually
pretty good game.
reckon?
What is that?
Well, New Vegas is 100% a good game. Ran a game better than Fallout New Vegas. No, there is. The Witcher 3. But that's it.
Did you ever finish The Witcher 3? I forgot.
Me?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's my favorite game. Do you reckon I finished it?
Oh. It's a big game.
I finished it at least 3 times.
Jesus. It's all good, Sooky. Don't worry. You're good. You're
And
good. You're good.
I don't mean like 100% finished though. I don't mean like 100% completion 3 times. I mean
Oh,
like
okay, okay. Favorite game, but didn't 100 complete it. SMH.
I mean I
SMH.
100% completed it like once, and then okay, my first playthrough I played through, got to like the final missions, and then stopped playing because I didn't want it to end. So I just stopped playing, which in itself ends the game, which I didn't like. I don't know that shit doesn't. It's just stupid. My brain, is stupid sometimes. I was like, oh, I don't want it to end. Oh, I guess I'll. Oh, I'm afraid of like finishing the game because what will I do after? And then I just like didn't play it. So it's like, yeah, you just gotta stop playing it anyway, you know.
Music go.
I don't know, where did the music go?
Where did the music go? Bum, 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 bum. There you go. Um. All right. Well, we got our
You got it working? Did you download the thing I told you to, or did you find something else
Let's
to fix it?
go, Robin.
Ah, sick. You still might want to download that other thing. I've heard it's pretty unstable without it. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some games, like I know Bethesda games, you have to your mod load order affects things. So a lot
Oh,
of
a lot of the time, the load order affects things.
all right, pop it down for D&D. Noise. Yeah, I can't wait for D&D set tomorrow, Navin. Maybe we'll finally fight Graltazul, the big demon dude inside of the castle we've been going through the past few sessions.
Have you got your Snarma yet?
No, not Hannah. What say so?
I said, have you got your Snarma yet?
Snarmy?
Snarma.
Snarmer?
Snail armor.
I don't know if the Snarmer's gonna happen. Sadly, I got.
What
We did meet the snail. We did see the snails. The lava snails that I showed you guys in Doki Doki. We did meet the snails. And Melody talked to the snails with speak with animals, and they actually they're very very nice and let us through part of the castle and like talk to the guardian.
That's so fucked up. You should go back and kill them secretly.
The snails are there. They get the peaceful option.
That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. I wanted the snail armor to be a thing.
No.
Ah.
True. I did get a pretty nutty set of armor. It gives a +2 to my AC. So now, Hanar's got 21 armor class. He's
Alright.
super duper tanky.
Did I talk about Bethesda enough?
Yes, yes. You talked about Bethesda enough. So find someone to play to DM you D&D soap, because I know we talked a few times off stream about you wanting to try D&D at some point.
Yeah,
I think
kinda
it's something
wanna
you'd
try it.
enjoy.
Maybe. Would I be too
Gar,
too
you do
ADHD for it?
you DM D&D games, right? Or is it Pathfinder? I forgot.
Basically the same thing.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Open D&D. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, Gar does the D&D. So open D&D. If not, I guess if Nobbin is fine having another person, I wouldn't mind, and you're able to make it to Wednesday D&D, I wouldn't mind having you around. But obviously, like that's
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something
I
Nobbin's
don't
gonna have to
know.
figure out.
I'm like worried about. I don't know. The thing is, I want to do it, but then I'm also like in the like mindset of I don't want to like try and do it and like not know anything and then annoy people because I don't know anything. Yeah. I don't know. Or like I just like don't pay attention or something and then like that annoys people. I don't know.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about that. Everyone is new to D&D whenever they play for the first time, and you're not dragging around other people first time you play it. I mean, when we finished the campaign, we were going to see if anyone else wanted to join. True, but I don't know when we're going to finish our campaign, Navin, because we've been doing this one for like almost 2 years, right? Also, hi, honey. Hi. How's
What
your
level
nap?
are you all in it?
Hi.
It's there somewhere.
What level are you all in?
We are
Fate?
level 11.
'Cause- Okay. That's a reasonable, not a reasonable. That's like insanely strong, isn't it? But
The max level is 20, but like a lot.
Is
a
it
lot
like-
of Mhm.
I was gonna say, isn't like 20 like you're like literally a god at that point?
Yes.
Like, so it's like the scaling is
Pretty
a little
much.
like fucking wild, is it not?
Yeah, like 11, 20, 20 is god slaying. 10 plus is like strong heroes, and then when you get closer, like when you get higher than that, then like get closer to like I can fight a god. Also, hi Tara. Hi.
True.
New players are always welcome. Old players forget and flub things all the time. True. Yeah, D&D. Okay, I know D&D may seem like it's something that's a bit stressful and there's a lot of rules to keep track of, but it's honestly really simple. It's most of D&D is just you ask to do a thing and the DM will say, okay, roll a 20, or they'll be like, okay, you go do the thing, and a lot of it just falls into that. Yeah, exactly. Like Garu and Nabin both do D&D 5e, and that's a very easy D&D addition to play, to pick up and play. Level 1 to 5 like being regional fame, 10 to 16 is national fame, 11 to 15 is world known, and 16 to 20 would be world changing, pantheon affecting. Welcome back, Sooky.
Oh, finally. Hi,
Welcome
Siel.
back.
Hope you had a good
Hi.
sleep.
Yeah, missed the whole podcast.
You missed us yapping about Bethesda for an hour, honey.
Oh, I didn't miss anything. Okay, I got it.
No, it was interesting. You also got
I'm
to hear
so
me
happy.
like complain about Power World and why that was shit.
I mentioned it on last podcast. Well, I mean, actually, it happened after the last podcast, but anyone else get exhausted when they get off the phone, like just like talking about stuff that's been stressing them out for so long?
I get like the phone
I'm out of
anxiety
breath.
where like I'm afraid to call people, but
Ugh. Mind you, I was talking a lot, so that's probably why I'm out of breath.
yeah,
Ugh.
that could be like a kind of a social drain, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I also just have shitty lungs, so like if I talk for too long without taking the correct amount of breathing, I get exhausted because I don't inhale as much oxygen as I should be able to. Like my lungs don't absorb as much. But yeah, so after dealing with all that shit with Nana, I was talking to Centrelink, and Soap will know what I'm talking about when I talk about a lot of this stuff.
Do you guys know what Centrelink is?
No.
Okay,
government
Centrelink is
assisted
yeah.
Job seeking benefits and all that kind of stuff.
It's like most of our like social systems.
Carer, Medicare, like it all goes through Centrelink, a lot of it.
Yeah, most of our social systems go through Medicare.
Yeah.
That's the best way to explain it.
Okay.
So I went down there the other day, and I was talking to them, like, changing the circumstance. Nana no longer, is here anymore. Like, she's, in a private hospital now. So I need to change over to job seeker, or disability. I had to go job seeker first because it takes a while to get on disability, and then disability also if that takes a while, then it takes a while to get paid. So I had to go job seeker first, so I get a bit of pay from that, and then get on disability during being on job seeker, so I don't have that hassle of like not getting any money. And while I was doing that, she was like, okay, cool, well, when you get home, you need to blah, 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 jump online and claim it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. And as I'm walking back to the bus stop to catch a bus home, the lady rings me from Centrelink and goes, oh, by the way, it seems like you have 63 days of carer respite, which you can use even though you're no longer caring for your grandmother.
Yeah.
So I get 63 days of being paid as a carer still.
Ooh,
huge.
So
that makes
that's
sense.
a big weight off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about going on job seekers until like the 17th of September. So
nice.
It's so good.
Relief.
Yeah.
You're kind of worried about stuff for a little bit.
I'm just worried now because my brain's doing that thing where it's like, oh, something good happened. Or something bad always happens. A lot of bad always happens after that. So I'm bracing myself.
Wait a minute. Things are going good. Wait a minute. Too good.
I
What's
hate
the
how life has
catch?
conditioned me this way.
Mhm. I
But conditioning.
what's that?
Conditioning?
Huh?
Like hair conditioner?
Yeah, air conditioning.
The cool
You
thing
said
is
hair conditioner. Hair conditioning.
air conditioning is pretty nice too. I'd say that definitely removes the stress off of people.
Someone else also removes the stress off people.
What's that?
Eating good food.
Eating good food.
Mm-hmm.
I like eating shit food.
This
That makes me
podcast
feel better.
sponsored by.
Honestly, shit
Sponsored
food's
by?
better than good food.
Huh? Say something?
What's it, huh?
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 I I couldn't tell what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Um. Yeah.
What?
I guess since Sooky and Siel, you two are now here. Was there anything you two wanted to talk about?
Not really. I already talked about what I was earlier.
Honey, weren't you gonna call me out on something? Something silly that I did? I forgot what it was
What the hell?
exactly.
You just like call me out. I want to be called out.
You could though, because like we were talking about it, you're like, girl, if the podcast comes around, I'm gonna tell them all about this girl. So like I've been waiting expectantly for Seal to come and be like, Pudge did this, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I
Yeah, I
forgot what it
remember.
was though.
I do not remember at all.
Yuki.
I just wanna. I've got a lot of shit to do today.
No.
Well, if we don't have anything to talk about, we're technically, well, we technically started like half an hour late, but we are past 11, so I don't know if we want to wrap up early, we can.
Oh, I've got to also
Early. I mean,
go play a
it's
game with Nitsu and that in like a little bit.
Which game?
Deceit 2.
Ah.
What's
what's
that?
that?
Social deduction game.
Solid.
Yeah, well, that was fun.
Surprised
free,
someone else knows
so-
about Deceit. I thought I was the only
Basically,
person.
you build up your like monster powers
Well, you
over
think you were
time
special.
while people are doing objectives. They have guns and stuff, and they can vote you out if they all shoot you or whatever. But like and then the power goes out. And once the power goes out, think of it like the Thing. Like you transform into the monster, and then you kill people while the monster.
Honey, it's
I'm
Among
already
Us.
the monster.
Yeah.
It's Among Us.
And then I want to play 7 Days to Die. So it's just like I don't know.
Ah,
Oh,
you
that's
see,
another game a bunch of people were playing because I was like,
well, that's the reason she wants to play it.
okay.
I was playing it, and she saw I was playing it. She wants to play it.
No, I've been wanting to play it for a while. I just haven't had the time.
I just saw earlier when I woke up and checked some stuff. You were like, "I want to play 7 Days to Die." Yeah, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
How's that game going, by the way? I've seen a little bit of you play it, hon. Well, I've stopped by and looked at your
It's going.
computer every now and again. But what makes it? What do you like about it over other zombie survival games? What are its?
How is it different to its earlier stages? Because it's full release now.
That's true.
It's pretty much the same from the last time I played it, which was like 2 years ago, I think. Was
Graphically, though, it's changed a lot.
no.
Because last time I played it was probably a year ago.
No, it has not changed, basically.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what they added between the last time I played and now.
Didn't they add mumble as like a thing you could use for in-game chat to be good?
True, I think, but we're just using Discord, so not like that matters. I think they got rid of using the skill points only to do stuff. I think you have to now collect books 24/7 to be able to like craft weapons better. Like I have to find sniper rifle world magazines to make better quality sniper rifles. And you have to do that with every single weapon, basically. And armor and cars and all that good stuff, so that's like the biggest change I can think of. But besides that, it has not really changed. They just said it came out, only after like 12 years of the game being in beta. Oh, there was Sooky again.
Huh? What?
You're buzzing.
What
Huh?
do you mean?
Every
Going
once in a
like
while.
zzz.
Buzzing.
My headset's plugged into charge right now. It might be it.
It might be it, yeah.
Maybe.
It's
I don't have
not
a vibrator or anything on, so.
No, well, trust me, I wouldn't get that mistaken.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
different thing than
mistaken?
like Melody's vibrator turning on at 9
Okay,
o'clock
I
every
don't.
time.
That's not my only reference on you. Trust me.
What?
That's not my only reference.
Oh,
I'm not like,
okay.
Oh, what
it
about
only sounds like
vibrators on
Leah's.
desks?
On desks? On desks, no.
Well, that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah,
Specifically
totally.
on desks.
Yeah, on desks, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that was the sound that we were referring to, right?
Yeah, totally so. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're too quiet to like hear other than when they're like against the desk.
You keep that preconceived notion.
Well, okay. Maybe I just never heard a loud vibrator. I don't know.
Sooky turns into a hospital ceiling lamp when that happens.
Huh?
Hospital
What
ceiling
happens?
lamp. What an interesting way to refer to
When your headset
buzzing.
charges, I'm guessing the buzzing. It's the same exact frequency of like a hospital, like fucking what do you call the bulbs?
So are you teasing out?
Fluorescent lights?
Fluorescent lights. Yes, thank you. It's the same exact buzz where it's just like
Oh, when you
the
first
low-
turn them on, where they're like ting 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 ting
Yeah.
ting ting ting.
Oh no, where it's just like the low drone, like
Yeah, I have one of those ones. Just fluorescent lights in general. They don't need to be hospital lights.
well, hospital lights or a lot of fluorescent lights. So.
I have one in my room. It goes boom.
It
It's
goes,
like really
ooh.
loud when it does it.
It goes, yeah, so true. So it goes, ooh.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, it didn't come through then.
Ooh.
Come out. Shut up. It didn't come through. It didn't come through. You know, it doesn't make the sound.
I like the thought of when Soap flicks his light on, like he like pushes up the light switch and goes, ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
what's wrong with that, huh?
Yeah, because
Nothing.
yeah, you just have a very interesting sounding light.
Isn't it weird how the planets
So
in No
true.
Man's Sky don't actually the way the fuck the way it works in No Man's
You're the last
Sky.
person who gets to stutter.
What do you
Like,
mean?
makes some friends someone
What
stuttering.
do you
like,
mean?
come on.
I'm not the one stuttering
The
now. I get to
sun-
laugh.
The sun goes around the planets rather than the planets going around the sun. Isn't that so weird?
Yeah.
I actually don't know they rotate like that at all. I don't even know if they rotate. How the fuck? How does this game work?
Are you
The
high?
planet system is not normal in this game.
This is a conversation I would have with Sin. Like,
No, the planets in this game don't make sense.
What do you mean they don't make sense?
Sin. I was in a call with Sin earlier today, honey,
Mm-hmm.
and Soap joins, and he goes because Sin was showing me something like on his phone. He's riding his bike,
Uh-huh.
and Soap joins. He goes, "Where the fuck are you?" And Sin pans to the left and shows like this giant valley, and Soap immediately goes, "Where the fuck are you?" Like getting shown where Sin was more confusing than not knowing where
Yeah.
he was.
It was like showing off a fence or whatever. I was like, where the fuck are you? Like as if I was gonna like I thought he was gonna be like, oh, I'm at like a park or I'm at something like this. No, pans out in the middle of fucking nowhere in some valley and some fucking. It's like, bro, I don't know what the fuck that is. like you're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
He
It was great. I was just chilling.
He
What?
just
Go
wants to go
ahead.
on his bike. He just wants to go explore on his bike. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Also, I did not know that Sin rode a bike.
Yeah.
Many people ride bikes, Soap.
It's motorcycle, hon. Motorcycle.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
motorcycle bikes.
Yeah,
I actually
exactly.
haven't ridden like an actual bike in like. Fuck, I got probably grade 5.
You think you can still
It's
ride a
been a
bike
while.
if you were handed one?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Hmm.
Wah.
Boy.
Like I unplugged it.
I mean, it was fine. It was just funny.
I mean, I let it charge for a while, so
Okay.
hopefully.
But yeah, so you know, I had
Yeah?
talking about what was it? It flew out of my brain.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It flew out of my brain. It was there 1 second, gone the next.
I guess speaking of cars,
Penis.
we're gonna get a car finally.
True.
This weekend. Actually giving us their old handy down. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. So we'll
I
finally have
can't
a
wait
car.
until your parents take us out somewhere because they're over again, and then I don't get told that it's a fucking bar before we go. You know?
Oh my god, I freaking forgot. Okay, so this week the parents came down this weekend, and we went out to go eat at a pub. So apparently in Delaware, all pubs, every single person has to have their ID with them, even if they're not purchasing alcohol. Like in order to enter the store, like not the store, the restaurant, you need to have your ID. So
that's just a bar usually. Like they just
Oh.
want to make sure all it takes is one person to fucking be an inspector and someone to order a drink and not have their ID on them. So most places will just ID everybody.
yeah,
That's
but
just how that
like
works.
there are tons of bars in New Jersey that you can just walk in to, get just food and they don't ID you. So like it was weird going to Delaware, but maybe because it's specified as a pub, maybe that was
Yes.
that's why. They're like a bar and grill or something. Yeah, because like we don't have to get ID at the bar and grill we like to go to, but that place serves alcohol. But yeah, so basically, back to the story. Siel had to go back to the apartment with my dad because she did not bring her ID with her. While me and my mom ordered some food for us, and then finally, then she came back and gave her ID, and then she was good. But yeah, it was funny. Just like oh, I was not expecting that, and my parents didn't even expect that either.
Your mother was like annoyed, I'm sure. And your father was like super chill.
No, my mom was annoyed. I
Your
don't
dad
think
was like actually super chill about it. He was like, "Yeah, it's no big deal.
yeah.
We're in no rush." And I was like, "God, I love your dad."
My dad's awesome. My mom is awesome too. She was super duper chill about it too. We just sat around and talked. Like they were in no rush. They were there for the weekend. So, yeah.
Hmm.
And then we went to get ice cream, and
Nice.
we had milkshakes, and I got some Lego brick candy, and that was very very tasty.
True. I also got strawberries from my free open range.
Yeah, fresh Delaware strawberries. Would you say so?
Question.
Uh-huh.
Siel, you cook. You know how to cook, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know how to cook as well. I'm just like, I want to get a second opinion on this. So I'm
Mhm.
lazy.
Hi, lazy. Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys have Dolmio in the States. Soap knows what I'm
No.
talking about.
What?
Dolmio?
Nope, I actually have no clue what you're talking about.
Dolmio, the pasta sauce. You know, the spaghetti, the spag bond.
I don't remember the names, the pasta sauces. I don't buy them. I just look at the pack and go like.
Anyway,
oh,
it's
pasta
called
sauce.
Dolmio. You use it. It's in a glass jar. You open it and you pour it in your spaghetti bolognese. So this one's a veggie blend, so it's got more veggies and stuff in it. I'm going to be making some food tonight for meal prep.
Okay.
Hold on, I hear my. I didn't realize I turned the volume up on stream. Okay. Anyway. And so I'm thinking I can just add a shitload of curry powder to this, right, to make it more of a curry. Because it's mainly blended vegetables and stuff.
Sure.
My only issue is I don't know if I should pre-mix it with a bit of water first before pouring it into the tomato-y veggie sauce, like the
Probably curry is a bit runnier and pasta sauce is a bit thicker, so maybe.
Yeah. Because I'm also going to be adding rice to it and putting that in a container with it, with some broccoli.
Ooh.
Well, I'm not adding tomato. It's already a part of it's all pureed. It's all pureed in the jar. It's spaghetti bolognese sauce in the jar. So I'm wondering if I can just add fucking curry powder to it and yeah. Alright, cool. I just wanted to get an opinion. I was going to do it anyway, but I was like getting... Yeah. Well, it's not canned tomato. It's a jar of Dolmio sauce. It's literally all pureed vegetables, herbs, tomato, fucking carrot, all that, all pureed in a jar, and it's sealed. That's all I'd be doing is just adding curry powder to it when I'm cooking it.
Yeah.
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 You reckon?
Little little
That's not it.
Were you gonna finish your sentence, or are you just gonna go?
I'm trying to find out the 7 vegetable thing. What one it is.
It sounds like V8. Honey, how do you feel about V8?
What?
How do you feel about V8?
I don't think I've actually tried V8.
It's not great.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because V8 is like juice
I put
with
it
like
in the text
veggies
chat,
infused with
in the
it.
podcast chat.
It's like a health drink. It has 8 essential vitamins and minerals.
Thank you for the follow.
Whoa,
They are the
okay.
best.
Yeah.
The statistics
Hi,
here.
welcome.
Cute.
No.
that should do it. Like it should be fun with just some curry. Because I know they make a lot of
Thea,
curry
the
stuff
best for
with
gifting 5 subs to the
Good.
community.
Thea,
Thea, the
heck?
best
Thank you for the
gift
5
1 sub
gifted.
to Dr. Spies.
Oh my god.
Wow, Puggies!
Terra, Harbinger.
Literally Thea the best.
True.
Thank you so much, Thea. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. I am arrived. True, you am arrived. You arrived with presents too. Thank you.
That's how British people say they're coming.
What? How do you know that?
Yeah, so
I've arrived. I'm arriving. You know.
Huh?
No.
This is a Family Guy bit, I swear.
I have arrived.
Just imagine.
Okay.
Are you arriving?
Garu, would you like to speak on this topic if you're Ermin? Or?
Is Gar British?
I've arrived at my clan next year. Yeah, true.
Are you going to arrive at the station soon, darling?
You know what's really weird?
God damn it.
Actually,
Twitch
Yeah,
is
yeah,
not showing half
license.com?
of these messages that are for me.
Oh no.
Yoinking that one.
What are you yoinking, huh?
Oh, hey, remember when I did that
Oh,
thing
yeah,
where I
yeah,
could join
sure.
chat messages, and then I did it one time, and then I never used it again.
Honey. So it just reads out, we actually wait for the other person to come, and then we ask if they have their coming license.
Oh, it's too big. It's too big. Oh, there we go. That works. Garu, your thing is too big. It's too big. It's too long.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Punz.
Proof?
First time I've heard that.
Hold up, yeah, no, keep giving stuff like that, It's girl
It's
might
so
like
big
that.
and thick and
There you go.
long.
No, thick.
Thick,
Thick.
not sick.
Not sick.
I don't know how it'd feel if someone.
Look,
I'm getting
it-
sick. I'm getting sick of this fucking Apple TV reward
I'm
shit
about
popping up
to
on my Twitch.
sneeze.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might sneeze, but it's not sick in the same way. Yeah, that tickled so.
It may get a little runny at times too, depending. But
Yeah, depending. It's
Yeah. Sometimes you lose control.
Have you gotten sick in a while? It might be a little runny.
people may ask you to cough when trying to examine it as well, but
True.
should be
true.
fine.
True. Alright, we have several Sooky sexual innuendos.
There
off
we
the
go.
bingo card.
I've done my quota.
Yep.
Let's go quarter.
I think Sooky was technically there, but honey, you missed this. We're trying to make a bingo card for Punz N Palz, and here, let me share my screen.
You should be able to put into a thing like different bingo things, and then have it shuffle like 20 of the 20 different things. So that way no one has the exact same bingo card.
True.
Yeah.
Siel eeps. It's not even one that happens all that often. Come on, what the hell?
That's happened multiple times.
And then whoever gets a bingo gets like
Yeah,
VIP for
I
the
feel like
month or
that's pretty
something. I don't know.
common.
True. That could be fun. Fun little reward for getting bingo.
You
Well,
get a
it would have to be
Steam
for a
game of your
week, wouldn't it?
choice.
Oh yeah, for a week or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be a weekly thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I saw community in the bottom
Hey.
left of the screen share, and I thought it said coming.
Coming.
Oh.
Fucking boy, holy.
It's on the corner of my eye, I promise.
It's on the corner of it. You
Alright.
probably should get a
Yeah,
towel.
I've washed that out. Hold on, yeah.
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 Okay, so we have a problem here. Level 1 misogyny moment. We haven't had that since Ad had done it, so no one's ever hitting that shit.
No. I saw someone else get it the other day.
Yeah, Moko got it.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Moko. Oh, it wasn't Moko.
Moko was trying to get it.
Yeah, Moko was trying to get it. There's someone else who actually just got it.
Was it Nian?
Yeah,
I think I might have.
Andre got
So,
it.
let's talk
Andre,
about
yeah.
Bethesda. May supposed to be the fucking free space.
Andre got it.
I don't know. Did I miss anything that we talked about earlier, chat? Because like that was like a conversation we were talking about earlier about which ones would be on the bingo card. I don't know.
Punz references his friends that talk in his chat as chat.
Sooky stays muted for more than 2 minutes.
Hey, chat.
Wait,
Is this real?
Hey chat, it's just real.
Sooky muted
Yeah,
2
it's real.
minutes plus.
Yeah, thank you so the thing. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, also Ad Moko, yeah.
Okay,
True.
wait.
That dog is busy though, so you know.
Don't
Sooky
play game
refuses
during
to do
podcast?
snail.
Oh, that way will also be a free,
That's
free
like
space.
that's a free space as well.
Yeah,
like
true.
I'm always playing games.
Okay, well, what was the two that weren't free spaces that you guys mentioned earlier?
I stay muted for 2 minutes or plus. Or I refuse to do snail.
True. So
fuck
true.
was
I
that?
just you could just
Mhm.
literally put Sooky muted 2 mins plus. And that's it.
Who was that?
That was Zach's.
Oh, did Zach hit the loud boo womp?
No, Zach's
No.
joined and then left.
And did the loud boo.
Oh, that's right. Jammy TTS unhinged. Jammy TTS.
Jammy gooning.
Gooning. Yep. There you go. Loud boo womp.
Fembot.
Loud- Yep.
Fembot malfunctions.
Wait, what's the fembot malfunction?
You.
I'm not a fembot malfunction.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Bimbo moment.
True.
probably be one, you know?
True.
That could be any of us.
Yeah, literally, it's me more often.
That's a free space as well. I feel like everyone has said something that's like extremely stupid at some point.
Yeah, but I'd say bimbo moment is one of those things where 3 of us have to agree that it was a bimbo moment.
How do you do TTS? That's a point channel redeem. Thea, if you have 500 points, I think you have because of all the subs you gifted.
Yeah, you get one.
Quotation, but yeah, quotation.
Don't you get 500 just for like the first gift sub you give a month? I think that's how they do it.
And then puns, you say anyways a lot.
Wah wah wah, you know what you doing, soap shut TFA.
So true, Jerry. Anyway.
I hate him break. He was actually really good about it.
Siel gaslights.
True. Wait, I would never do that.
Podcast.
Good job, honey. You're showing the chat an example. Good job. Making weird noises at each other. That kind of falls under Sooky weird noises. Or Sooky.
Yeah, Sooky will just become a gremlin. It's like
Okay, get a shower. Have a good shower, Thea. Thank you for stopping
Okay,
by.
anybody who announces that they're going to shower in chat must put pictures in a channel somewhere for proofs.
Um,
What else, chat?
are there any related to guests that we could put on here?
Bayo spams Buwomp.
No, I meant like podcast guests. Bam,
Oh.
boo, womp. Like, what's something that
Well, why are
all
you
of our
gonna put it
guests-
on and then correct me?
I was gonna say Bayo spamming Boowump is like a free space because if Bayo's here, Bayo will just spam it.
Yeah.
Seeing
But
that
yeah,
thing
it's
go.
more like a Bayo shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Something.
some of these are things that Jack could do. Like the snail redeem.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, that requires points, but like anyone could just put in make Jammy say gooting once, and then they got the Jammy thing. But
Yeah, I got 2 bathrooms.
Oh wait,
There's
did you
no reason
add
for me to
loud
have
Buwump
pet
as a
on it.
thing? Did you actually add loud Buwump as a check
Goonie.
thing?
Yeah, loud Boowumps there.
yeah, that boom up.
Maddie talks about Forex. Sorry, Tyra talks about Forex.
Sooky doxes herself again.
True.
Sooky. Doxes.
Oh, just do self dox, like so anyone
Punz
could
is
accidentally do it.
Italian.
Not Sooky, like as in like just do self dox in general, like
Oh,
get rid of
okay.
Sooky because then like if someone might accidentally.
Punz Italian. So true.
I don't think self-docs is a thing that you should like.
Where
be like,
is?
oh, someone self-docs during the stream? Let me watch it. You know?
It's more of a joke.
Hans is
Yeah,
going
I
to prepare
get
an
it.
on-stream
I get
reference
it.
for the subject. True. One of them could be I forget to
'Cause I
put anything on the docket.
Me saying I dox myself, like I usually dox myself, and it's like within 5 kilometers or
Frankers
whatever. Right? Like
100
it's
in
just it doesn't
Vatican.
really. This
Frankers
isn't really a
100
dox.
in
You're
Vatican.
triangling your distance from all the times you dox yourself.
Thank you for the
You
bits,
know?
Thea. Thank you.
I actually know how far away 5 kilometers is, so I don't know.
We'll send toenail pics. Okay.
Oh.
I don't think I can stop you.
Quotation. I don't know what to talk about today. Quotation.
I don't know what to talk about today.
What about a but yeah one?
I already did
It's a free
that.
space. Oh, okay. That'd be the free space, wouldn't it?
No, I've gotten better. I did do it once today though.
About what?
But yeah,
Oh yeah, true.
Alright, just one more, and then we should be good.
Punz ruins a good bit by not streaming.
Do I do that?
late start.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. late
Oops,
start,
I
late
Yeah.
start.
didn't start. I didn't take us off just starting.
Yeah.
Doing this great fucking conversation.
Okay, but like if this is the case, no. I think the conversation was better because the stream is technically supposed to
The conversation was
start at
better.
8,
Get rid of the
and we-
9 free spaces.
What? What do you mean? Okay, so some of these have to be easy to achieve. Otherwise, like the
But
fun
when
of
you hit
this-
randomizing this, there's like a 5% chance that a whole row is just like, well, I got bingo, bro.
a 5% chance is a low percent chance because assuming we have
Oh,
20.
1 in 20.
No,
it's
it
not.
isn't.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, but how many people are actually gonna be here for a whole bingo?
yeah. Like in terms of, I don't think we have 20 people who stay for the whole stream.
And is this randomly generated after you put them all in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so
I
one
guess not.
rocks up, snail redeems, types some wild shit in Jamie's TTS, gets free, spams Buomp, and you become dumb, which happens every single stream. And
Well, no,
that's
I was
the
gonna say,
video.
yeah, if it was Bayo and then loud Buomp, like it's like Bayo spamming loud Buomp and then gets loud Buomp, that's the whole.
Okay, loud Buomp has a very rare chance of happening though.
Yes, Thea, yes.
Nothing is shown inside chat that cannot be shown to chat. Okay, that true. That does happen once in a blue moon. That
Yeah, but then there might be people
who
who like get the bingo card and go, "Oh, I'm never gonna get these edges" or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Too bad Captai 2611 boy kisser.
I think this
Oh.
is fine for a little fun, little.
Hey, you can always refine it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can always refine it. It's test phase
Honey,
right now. Right?
when I made pasta today, I literally threatened to break the noodles of putting it in.
What the? True, you did, but I told you not to. You were so
No, you didn't.
retaliated everywhere.
Punz did a very calm no.
No, he didn't even know I was doing it.
Oh,
He's sitting here lying.
What?
we should put Punz lies.
I missed that. I was too busy making bingo cards. Too much of my brain power was in processing, creating the bingo card.
Punz,
By the way,
yeah,
all he had
lies.
to do is press generate.
No, I had to
That's
type
really
in all that
complex.
stuff.
Yeah, but this is past the point where you typed it all in.
Yeah, but I put in the here's the Punz N Palz bingo card to everyone. I'm gonna put that in the chat, and I also put it in the pop out chat over here.
JB Hi-Fi is starting to sell manga and comics. Nice.
Yeah.
Too bad I
No.
don't read. Alright. I have to go get ready.
I mean, I think this is a good point to end it. We're 15 minutes over. So, unless if anyone else has anything else they want to say real quick before we
No.
wrap up.
I'm tired.
No.
Very good job today, chat. Thank you, Siel, for the subs.
She's in a shower at the moment.
Thank you.
Stinky.
Stinky. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and hanging out with us. Thank you, Thea, for the bits and the subs. Thank you, Dan, for the subs. Thank you, Nobin, for the sub. And thank you,
What?
Thea, for the large bit. And yeah, there you go. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by and hanging out with us. We will be here at the same time, same place next week. I am hoping this stream won't be delayed from work next week. I will keep you guys up to date, but there's a chance it might have to be delayed a little bit because of work being jerks. But
That's a free bingo slot.
True. Get you the free slot for our first bingo.
Yep. Next podcast, bingo starts.
I got your raid on me.
Yeah. Am I ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who we're waiting or the message?
Oh, I know who we're raiding.
Okay, well, take it away, hun. Thank you all once again for stopping by and hang out with us. And hopefully we'll see you guys here next time. We're going to go raid Colin. Go send him our love.
I love Colin.
Colin's a pretty cool dude. He's pretty cool. I always enjoy chatting with Colin. But yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys next time.
One
Bye
second.
bye. Oh. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm pausing. I'm
See you
checking.
all in the next video. Bye-bye.
There you
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's how the dubstep Mark's dubstep ending went, right?
Yeah, it goes exactly like that. It goes exactly like that, Punz. You're so right.
It does. It does. It does. Let me.
Yeah.
Wait. Mark,
Yeah, you got it mostly accurate. I'll give it a pass.
Fire dub step ending song. This is it? I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. I got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just don't
love
think your
it. That was
rendition of it
usually
was
the
great.
FNAF. That was usually the FNAF ending.
All right, go say color love
Well,
everyone.
no,
Bye bye.
he had the same ending for like